crime. Shartimus rhyme. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad hits. Shartimus, subscribe. Yeah, whoa. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here doing another SH MonsterArts figure review on the SH MonsterArts Gigan, the 2004 edition from the movie Godzilla Final Wars. Gotta give a big thanks to Bluefin and Tamashii Nations Bandai for making this review possible. If you're trying to pre-order this figure, you can do it at Big Bad Toy Store. Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below. We have some really cool packaging on here. Like most of the other SH MonsterArts, we get some rips and tears going around the side over here. And then here's looking at the top of it. Looks pretty cool. Gigan 2004. SH MonsterArts here on the side. We get a picture of Gigan right over there. Then on the back, he's displayed in his two different modes. This is how he first appears in the movie. And then when he comes back, after he got his head blown off, he comes back with these chainsaws over here on his hands. Looking pretty dope. It's flying over there. More rips right here on the side. Again, 2004. Now on the front, there's a bunch of little thingies right over here where this says a little promotion for the 2014 release of the movie. Then Godzilla's 60th anniversary. Wow. And then Gigan right there. Pretty awesome. Then there's the bottom of it. I am excited for this figure. Gigan, I thought, was the second coolest character or villain in Final Wars. First being King Ghidorah. Alright, man, I'm stoked. Let's get to it and crack this thing open. Oh my pinche goodness. This thing is awesome. I am very impressed with this figure. An incredible piece. Wow, the detail involved with this guy. A lot of posability. This is a great figure, man. Look at that. Now this guy is not cheap, but you could tell that the amount of work put into it, it's not cheap either. You know what I mean? Just look at this tail, man. Just the tail. Damn. This is too awesome. In Final Wars, like I said, this guy was my second favorite guy in the movie. This is just a really cool piece. Let's take a closer look, and then we'll take a look at the accessories. What a great head sculpt, man. I really like this a lot. Look at the visor. Just the visor alone is really awesome. And underneath that clear piece of plastic, it has these red bumps sculpted in there. You can see just the little bumps in there. The tongue's painted silver. And I really like the silver paint applications on the sides over here. These pieces on the sides, they have this nice black shading on it. This is great. And these are removable. I will show that later on. And then this horn over here has these nice dents in it and everything. Great sculpted work. God, I love this thing. It is just beautiful. And my favorite part about this is the skin, or well, his cybernetic skin, I guess. But this is just really cool how it has this black mixed in with this really shiny blue paint. It just looks spectacular. All these nice little silver dots right over here and everything. This is awesome, man. I'm really loving this thing. What a wonderful piece. And then the wings look great too. Look at that. You even have wrinkles right there in the wings also, and all the little silver paint applications going down right over here where it connects. The arms look really good too. Look at all these sculpted lines in here. The paint applications though, man. I just really love the paint on this figure. Blue being my favorite color, you know, just really liking this a lot. Get the spike right here on his elbow. Then here's his hook hand right over here, and then these things fire out in the movie. These are pretty sweet. They're not detachable or anything, except, well, you can remove this whole piece. Again, I'll show that later on. That's pretty sweet. Then you have his chainsaw type of chest thing that spins. That's really cool. It doesn't actually spin. You can lift it up though, and it helps, and that's mostly made for the articulation. So you can lift this up and you can move it around. That's pretty tight. Really like this rib cage area right over here. More beautiful details right here on the hips. Yeah, beautiful monster. MonsterArts, man. They're not kidding, dude. This is awesome as hell. I'm really geeking out off of this. This is just too cool. He has some nice shading right there on the silver feet. There's his other one, Gigan toe. And I really like that he has these die-cast toes over here. Just the silver part right here. It's pretty awesome. It helps weigh him down. See the spurs right there on the back of his feet. That looks great. And right there on the back of the calf too. As we take a closer look at the back of the figure, we run down to the tail. Damn, this tail is sick. Look at that. That is so awesome, man. This is really cool. I'm digging this figure. This is awesome. You can see all the different little points of articulation right there. This is great. Fantastic job. More shading right there on the silver areas. Very, very impressive. Now this figure has some great articulation, mostly comprised of ball joints, so things may pop off, but you can just pop them right back on. I just wanted to do another 360 on this figure though before we get into the articulation, just because I really like the way it looks. I just think this looks very awesome. This is really cool. Okay, anyway, so the head does move up. You can rotate the head all by itself. I know I just moved the neck joint, but you can rotate the head like that, and you can move it down a little bit as well. Then these spikes right over here, they are removable, so that you can turn them around a little bit if you wish. And then he can turn left and right here at the head, and it does have a pivot, and that's just the head joint, and that just fell right off. Put that right back in. And he does have a jaw joint right over here. He has another joint in the neck, and he actually has a couple of joints in the neck. Dang, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 joints over here all together. So wow, so you can move the head all the way like that if you want to. You can turn it all the way to this side too. You can see the ball pegs right there, and it has these pieces that cover things up, so you can shift it around all you want, and then, you know, maintain, you know, a really good aesthetic at the same time. You can get him looking upwards like this for his flying pose, and like I said, it will pop off with the ball joints, and you can still get it up. Look at that. So you can kind of half it. That's really cool. He can look all the way up, and you can get him moving all the way down. I'm kind of being a little rough with the figure due to me filming a review, but that's pretty awesome. A lot of head movement over there. That's great. Now, he does have these panels right here on his shoulders, and these are a little loose so that the shoulder joints get a full range of motion. So you can move the shoulders all the way up like that. You can move them downward pretty far. You can move them forward. You can move them all the way up like that. There's also a bit of an armpit joint in there as well. He does have bicep swivel. You kind of have to hold that ball joint right in there to move the bicep, but the shoulder rotates as well, so it's still pretty easy to get movement right over there. And then he also has a double jointed elbow. You can see it cuts off right here, and it cuts off right over here, so he can bend in all the way at the elbow. And then he also rotates right here at the hook, and you can move this all the way around due to it being on a peg. Now the diaphragm joint, it doesn't move around too well, to be honest with you, but you can move this piece out over here, and you can get him to crunch forward, and there goes the head. And it only rotates, so you move this piece out over here, and then it just moves forward that much and moves back a little bit more than that, and you can get it to rotate side to side just a little bit, but not a whole lot. So the diaphragm joint is probably the most limited joint on the figure. I feel like I have to put that right back in there. He also has hip joints over here. You can move them in and out right here at the hips, and you can move his legs outward as well. You can get him to kick forward, which is great, and he rotates over here too. He has double jointed knees, so you can bend the knees in that much due to the spike over here. That's as far as he's going to go in. He also has rotation right here, mid calf, and then he also has rotation right here, mid calf. That's also on the ball joint right here at the ankle, and it rotates side to side. It has some pivot motion over here, so that's great. And there's also some foot pivot too, so you can move the foot in and out as well. That rotates a lot, and you can get that pointing downward again with the ball pegs, though. You gotta put that right back in. The wings are articulated as well. You can move them in and out this much. Whoa, oh. The wings are also nicely articulated, so you can have them flap downward about that much. It looks like this one's going down a little further than this one right here, so you get that amount of movement. This moves forward and back, or up and down anyway, and you can't really move this up and down. It just gets a little shifty right there, but it's mostly for flapping kind of motion. Then this moves up and down. And then the tail has 20 points of articulation, which I counted, which is awesome. They're all on these ball joints, and you have these spikes right here that are attached to each piece as well. It's very, very cool. I really like this a lot. This is really incredible. Very, very impressive. And you can get it swinging upward like that, and you can shift the spines around in case they get in each other's way. This is just great. Now, along with Gigan coming with some interchangeable parts, he also comes with this instruction manual that also shows you how to interchange everything and how to move the wings and other parts of the figure. So the instructions show that you're supposed to remove the head over here and remove the base of the neck as well. And you want to remove these spikes off here on the side, so you can see this is how they look before he got his face blown up by Godzilla. And this is for when he makes his return, so you just put this right here in the side, and the same thing with the other side over here. And then this is the horn that he has right now, or pre-Godzilla face blow. That does not sound right, but you know what I'm talking about already. And then put this right over here, so yeah, got this huger one. And then we could remove the head. Now this may be the wrong order to do it. You may want to put all that stuff on after you switch the neck out. And then this piece is, you know, you want to keep this with the base of the neck over here. So I'm going to remove the neck. And this is always really fun, really, if it's not. But yeah, there it goes. And there's even nice paint detail on the inside right here. So yeah, you want to keep this all together, even though this top plate right here was removed. And then we're going to take this new piece right here that has this cybernetic armor around it. And we're going to just attach that right into there. Get everything nice and clean. And that doesn't look too bad, right on. And then we get the head, and there we go. There he is after he got his face blown off by Godzilla. Looking pretty badass. That looks really cool. And again, some really nice shading on the silver areas over here. Nice sculpting on that new horn. Now, I know the figure comes with a lot of accessories as it is, but, you know, part of me still kind of wishes that we got some ropes or something like that, or the chains that, you know, wrap around Godzilla's arms and his chest and everything. So we can take this off right over here. It comes off very easily, and it has its own ball peg in there. Just want to mention that. And then we have the chainsaw hands right here. And then we just attach it like so, and there it goes. Very, very easy. This is very cool. And these are made out of very soft rubber, so you can just bend them backwards right there. There's my chapped finger, but look at that. That's really cool. And you actually can grab it and then spin this around. That's really nice. You do that to both of them too. And then seeing Gigan armed with both chainsaw hands like this just looks so cool. Super menacing, man. That is awesome. But he still doesn't stand a chance against this guy right over here. Nope. But seriously, one really cool thing about this figure I want to mention also is that he balances out very, very well. He's not back heavy at all because of the tail. This is just a really well balanced figure, just really well made. So measuring Gigan with a larger horn, he stands just over 8 inches tall. And here he is next to the SH MonsterArts first release Godzilla, MonsterArts Millennium Godzilla, MonsterArts King Ghidorah, Kiru Mechagodzilla, King Kong, NECA's 12-inch long 2014 Godzilla, NECA's Battle Damage Gypsy Danger, Ashley J. Williams, and of course the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So again, I gotta say, this is just an amazing piece. I've been geeking out all over the place, man. I really, really like this figure a lot. Now, a couple of drawbacks. The limbs do pop off more or less easily, but not any more so than any other SH MonsterArts figure. That's a thing that happens with these adult collectibles. They're made to do that. Also, the price point. It's not cheap, but at the same time, Bandai Tamashii Nations does not cheap out on their customers with what they deliver. You know, this is really top-notch stuff. I am very, very pleased with this. This is just incredible. Really, really fun to pose. As Jerry Nightmare would say, fun factor is just through the roof on this thing. I absolutely love it. Totally recommend it. Again, big thanks to Tamashii Nations. Like their Facebook page to see what's going on, the latest stuff coming from them. Link in the description below. Check out my photo gallery at toynewseye.com. Hit the like button if you like the video. Leave a comment and do not forget to subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Peace. Oh shit. All right.